Montana residents awaken to find a furry visitor in their closet. Before we continue with the rest of the video, we could use your help. Click the like button to help spread word about watchJojo animals, and also be sure to subscribe and click the notification bell so you don't miss our future videos. The last thing these Minnesota, Montana homeowners needed was some Folgers in their cups. They received the most unexpected visitor ever, who gave them a rush of energy, and rush is exactly what they probably thought of doing when they saw what had invaded their home. At first, they assumed it was nothing, but something had made a noise that disrupted their sleep. And then they found out exactly what it was, and they simply couldn't believe it. The intruder had taken a nap, but the oddest thing was that the person who had invaded the sanctity of their home wasn't even human. The unnamed homeowners were sleeping peacefully until a sound woke them up at about 5 a.m. The noises suggested that an intruder had invaded their Minnesota home, but they bravely decided to investigate anyway, and what they found was truly shocking. It was a bear who had somehow found his way inside and was now sleeping peacefully on top of a shelf inside their closet. The homeowners dialed 911 and the Missoula County Sheriff's Office went to investigate. When the cops arrived, they went looking for the intruder, but found that they couldn't get into the closet. Why? Because the bear had somehow locked the door to the room where the closet was. So the deputies tried a different tactic and knocked on the window. But the bear wasn't happy. He yawned and stretched at first, then he looked at the officers, and he didn't seem very amused by the fact that his beauty sleep had been interrupted. But despite the potential threat, the deputies were thoroughly amused by this predicament. They even made a video of the whole thing. At first, the deputies found the situation so amusing that they snapped a couple of photos with the bear. But in the end, they had to treat this like any other home invasion. The deputies managed to unlock the door. They figured the bear would leave on his own, but they were wrong, and anything else they did was met with big yawns. The deputies contacted the wildlife authorities, who were better prepared to handle the sleeping bear. When they arrived, they tranquilized him. Once the bear was out like a light, they were able to move him out of the house safely. The homeowners were undoubtedly relieved to have their closet back, and that no one was hurt. Fortunately, the deputies managed to document the incident, so make sure to watch the video with the sleeping bear. You'll swear it behaved like a teenager in the morning, and if it could have talked, it probably would have said something like, "Just a few more minutes, deputies." After the tranquilizer took effect, the bear was able to catch up on some more beauty sleep without being interrupted. Here he is catching some Z's. He will probably wake up and wonder what the heck happened.